welcome to another episode of Surviving Adulthood. In today's video, I'm here to finally do an update on my most viewed video, which is entitled The Best Beauty Supply Store Bob Ever. Now, I first uploaded this video like months and months ago, right? So this update is long overdue, but it's here. If you were waiting for it, if you're looking for it, it's finally here. I'm here to give you guys all the tea about what happened after the initial filming, about what the experience was like wearing the hair and things like that. Did it shed? Do I still consider it the best beauty supply store bob ever? All of those questions and more will be answered in a few seconds. So if you guys are looking forward to that, then definitely keep on watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please make sure that you do, and I will see you on the rest of this video. Alright, so initially, after wearing this wig, to be honest, I never actually wore it outside of my house. And the reason is, when I looked at myself, I realized I felt like because of the color, it made me look older, and it just wasn't the vibe that I was going for. Like, I wanted a bob, but I don't know, like a jet black bob or a 1B bob, whatever the color was, it just wasn't the vibe that I was going for at the time. So I ended up giving the wig away to my cousin, who also really liked it. So I gave it to her, and I was just living my life. But then I realized, yo, this video is getting so many views. People are leaving comments, doing an update and all this stuff. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should do an update. So finally, I'm here to do an update. So what I did, because I gave the wig away, obviously I wasn't gonna go back and ask for it. I went online and I got the wig, but this time I got it in color. And I got it in this beautiful red color. I'll put the exact style at the corner so you guys can see the name of it. But it's like a red color. It's red, but it also has some auburns in there, so it's like a blend of different colors, and I love it. What I will say that I noticed between the 1B, the original one that I had that was just one color, versus this that has multiple colors, is that this feels a lot rougher, a lot tougher than the black one. From what I remember, the black one was super soft, like, which is why, you know, I was so excited about it, because it was this hair that wasn't 100% human, but it felt like human hair because it was nice and soft. Whereas this one that has more color, it's not that it's rough, because obviously, you know, I'm touching it and it's not making like that weird scratchy noise. So it's not that it's tough, it's just that it's not as soft as the one that was one color. So I thought I should mention that. Another thing that I will mention about this is that the lace, oh my god, the lace is so hard that, like, it makes it so itchy when it's on your, like, when it's on your forehead. So when the hairline is on your forehead, it's so itchy because the lace is so hard. So usually what I do is, like, as soon as I get in my car, because I used to wear this to work, right? So my routine was, as soon as I got in the car from work and I'm riding on my way home, I would rip this off, because the lace is just so itchy that it is uncomfortable. I wear a wig grip. So a wig grip is like, if you guys are not aware, it's like this headband that you put under your wigs to make your wigs feel more secure. If you have a small head, it works great for you. It also helps to protect your edges. So I wear that, but even in wearing that, like, the lace would touch my forehead and it would really, really annoy me. Another thing, I wore this wig consistently for about a month. The way that I wear my wigs is that I make sure that my hair is washed and braided underneath. I wear a wig cap, and then I put my wig grip, and then I put my wig on, and I secure it with pins and things like that. I don't wear my wigs to sleep. As soon as I get home, I always take my wigs off and I put them on a wig stand, or I put it on my mannequin head, and that just helps to keep the hair, like, from getting matted and things like that. Over time, what I noticed about this hair is that over time it got less soft. So near the ending of the 30 months of the 30 days that I made myself wear this consistently, I had to like make sure that I was spraying it with water. And when I sprayed it with water, it would look nice and juicy for a few minutes, but then immediately after it would go back to feeling really rough. What I will say about the curls of the hair, so even in the black one, it had some curls. The curls didn't drop. I made sure to brush out the hair, at least the curls in the front. They didn't drop too much. They dropped a little, but you know, as you can still curled a little. It's not one of those wigs where it has a curl and if you try to brush it, it just becomes like super frizzy, right? So the curls dropped a little, but the hair didn't get too frizzy. The back, the curls dropped a little bit more than on the side. And yeah, as far as like tangling, I made sure that in the mornings, sorry if my light keeps changing, but I made sure that in the mornings when I wear it, that I would run a what kind of brush is that? A brittle? Is it a brittle pad brush? I'll find the name and I'll put it, and I'll even insert a picture. But that's what I would use to detangle. I would run the brush through it, and then I also spray it with water to make it soft, because like I said, like over time over time, the more I wore it, the more dry it got. And yeah, which is really why I stopped wearing it. The hairline really bothered me, but it's partly my fault. Today, actually, a couple of hours ago, I found a trick to making the hairline look a little bit more realistic. The way that I cut it way too straight, so the hairline is like really unrealistic because it's just like a line. But what I've learned to do is to cut a little bit off of, like, to not be scared to cut off the hair, and to cut off a little bit of the hair just to make the hairline look a little bit more imperfect, causing it to look more natural. Now, do I still stand by the fact that this is the best beauty supply store bob ever? Honestly, I can't say that because I haven't tried that many beauty supply store bobs. In fact, I believe that was my first. It was just the excitement of finding a hair that wasn't completely human, but it would, you know, it had bounce, so it had movement to it. I really enjoyed it, and the fact that it was so inexpensive, I love it. I've seen some people have gotten in touch with me, and I know that they've gotten this hair from watching this video, and that made me really excited because I love wigs. I love finding wigs that are inexpensive. Like, one of the questions that I got was about like shedding. This did not shed a lot. I don't feel like it shed at all. The only time hair came out is if I brush, you know, if I brush it because I felt like it was tangled or I felt like it looked dry. But other than that, there's not a lot of shedding. If you guys have specific questions, make sure you comment it down below and I'll do my best to answer it. In my mind, I feel like I've answered, you know, the general questions of what somebody would like to know about this hair. Like I said, I still stand by it that it's a great wig. Will I still say it's the best beauty supply store bob ever? Probably not until I've tried a couple more bobs from the beauty supply store, but I love this hair. Like, this will continue to be a staple. I feel like this is a hairstyle that I would go back to and just get it in a different color. It's awesome. Other than the lace being like super tough and annoying, I still think it's an amazing wig. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I mentioned in my intro, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you have a specific question, comment it down below and I will do my best to answer. And if you are not yet subscribed, then come on, like, we spent an entire video together. Hey, come on. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was Surviving Adulthood and I'm Rose, and I will see you next time on this channel, same time, same place.